These are illegal immigrants who just jumped the border in El Paso, Texas, and are about to get arrested by Border Patrol. This is the Mexican side of the border wall, where there are thousands of immigrants waiting to illegally enter, and it all has to do with this thing called Title 42. Basically, Title 42 means that right now, if you illegally enter through the border, you'll get deported. But in about a week from us filming this, Title 42 expires, which means that after May 11th, if you illegally enter through the border, you can claim asylum, say you are a refugee, and not get deported. I know nothing about politics, but my questions are, what are they running from? What will happen to El Paso? And what will the government do to prevent this going forward, if anything? So I went to El Paso's border and immediately saw this. Look at that, they're crossing the border illegally. Look, they're actually illegally crossing the border. Look, they just crossed the border. Yo, hey, you guys made it over. Just crossed the border. Let's hop out. Okay, they literally just jumped the border. Hey, you guys made it. That's crazy. They just got all the way over here. This is crazy. You guys good? Okay, this is wild right now. From what? Seeking asylum? Title 42 has not ended. Oh, straight illegal entry. This is crazy. They're actively about to jump. Let's see how they get through. Look, Border Patrol. We have Border Patrol right there. They're going at it. Border Patrol is literally actively picking these people up. We just witnessed like 20 people illegally cross the border. I'm no politician. The border is definitely not respected out here. Border Patrol right there. There's the ambulance. There's the media. There's the guys who made it. Looks like these people have been caught. I don't know what's going on. Then you have Border Patrol obviously right over here doing their job. There's probably good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-ish people, maybe more. Looks like they're putting them in the Border Patrol truck. There's people in there, as you can see. The situation's crazy because you have kids, you have families, you have more state troopers, more Border Patrol behind us. I mean, you see kids, you see families out here. This is quite the situation. I don't know what the plan was. I don't know what happens to these people next. Given the amount of people trying to enter, Border Patrol seems to be struggling with the reality of it. And given that Biden is sending 1,500 troops here, it does make sense that this is clearly an unhandleable situation. Will these people be able to seek asylum status now they've gotten past the border?
They're going to be probably processed in accordance with Title 42.
Got it.
And if they're not amenable to Title 42,
Sure.
then they'll probably be processed under Title 8.
Got it.
So nothing's changed. Crossing the border in between the ports of entry
Sure.
is still a crime. So all those individuals that you see
Sure.
on that side that are on the other side of the wall,
Yep.
they're in the U.S. illegally. Our message to migrants is if you're going to apply for asylum, you do it at a port of entry.
Got it.
That is the correct way to apply for asylum.
Is this a daily occurrence, an hourly
This
occurrence?
happens every day. The El Paso sector is averaging 1,400 bodies every single day, migrants.
This is a crazy situation. We're literally on the side of the freeway. To give you guys perspective, I didn't expect to play journalist today, but I guess I am. The problem right now is so severe, you have 1,500 troops sent in by Biden to aid this situation. We have an undercover cop right there. See that right there. Watch for unexpected pedestrians. Good God. And after heading back to the gate, we saw this giant army of immigrants camping out on the other side of the wall, seemingly waiting for the expiration of Title 42 to then illegally enter. But this was just my suspicion. Admittedly, I know what Title 42 was 24-ish hours ago, and this is obviously a very politically charged topic, so I wanted to make sure I was getting a well-rounded, unbiased view of the issue. So I used a website and app called Ground News, the sponsor of this video, which shows how stories are being covered from multiple perspectives in one place. After reading the summary, I found out that the Biden administration is sending 1,500 troops to the border as Title 42 is about to expire. I compared headlines and read a center-rated article that explained Title 42 is a pandemic regulation that allowed U.S. authorities to quickly expel migrants to Mexico. Ground News also shows me stories that are only being covered by the left or the right, so I can make sure to avoid media blind spots when it comes to these very nuanced issues. I find it especially useful that I can get notifications or search for breaking news from thousands of local and international sources anywhere around the world. I don't like watching the news, so this is a great way for me to stay informed on what's going on in the world. Guys, if you've ever found my videos entertaining or informative, this is the best way to support me, and I can't really do videos like these without sponsors like Ground News. So sign up for free or subscribe with my link to get 30% off unlimited access to help you stay informed on breaking news, compare coverage, and avoid media bias. Thanks, Ground News. And now we're gonna cross through the border, go to Mexico, and see what's going on that side of the wall, and head to the camps we saw on this drone shot, where we think there are people just camping out waiting to cross the border legally. Thank you. We've made it to Mexico. Now that I was in Mexico, I began driving to the massive migration camp near the Mexican side of the wall. I began to notice a constant flow of buses heading the exact same direction. That is a lot of buses. Who are they carrying and where are they going? All right, we got buses coming in. Where are they headed? We have buses all over. Why are there so many buses? Where are they headed? Why are they here now? Question is, where is this camp and can we access it on foot? Our only concern right now is we are in Mexico. Cartel is a thing. We are very white. My Spanish, questionable. Right there, look at all those people. Small cities being born over there. Donald Trump would be pissed. Okay, it's literally right over there. Right over that wall is the U.S. and right here is Mexico. The question is the city of El Paso ready to handle the massive influx of people going in? I don't think so. Es peligrosa if we caminando over there?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. So it is federally illegal for us as Americans to cross through there. You know what's going on here?
Of course. The migrants are waiting to get into the U.S.
For Title 42 to expire?
The end of it.
And do you think they're all waiting to enter once 42 passes and then they can just seek asylum?
Yeah, no, we don't think they are. We know they are.
For a fact.
We know them because we have a project in the cathedral where we have a welcome center for migrants for 4 years.
Why are they camping out here in particular? Is that
That's the gate number 40 where they're saying they're going to let so many people in every day.
I then saw this lady who wanted to explain her situation to me. So you're waiting to cross into the U.S. right now?
Yes. 3 días aquí.
What is your reason? Are you seeking asylum or just looking for a better life?
Buscar asilo.
Are these your children over here?
Uno.
Okay. How far did you travel to get here?
2 meses.
What city in the U.S. are you trying to end up in?
Los Ángeles.
What are your dreams once you get to America and Los Angeles?
Trabajar para comprarle una casa a mis hijos en Venezuela.
Okay, right on. This is the length some people will take to get through the border, and it definitely humanizes this experience. It makes you understand what people are going through to get through, albeit illegally. We're gonna get through the border and out of here, but that was crazy. Everyone and their mother's trying to get into the U.S. right now. The bridge leading us back through the border is super clogged. We're gonna go back in and check out the downtown situation. Hopefully not get murked. Let's see. Freedom, we are back in the United States of America. Drone is going in the air. Let's see what we can find. Go, my drone. Find the truth. Now that I'd seen the border, I wanted to see if our drone could find any spots in El Paso where large groups of illegal immigrants were gathering, and soon enough, I saw this. People sitting on the streets. Did they just get in? What's going on here? What is the situation? People everywhere right now. Now you'll see there are countless illegal immigrants lining the streets of what appeared to be just this one block downtown. But now that they've successfully illegally entered, what is their plan? Porta potties everywhere as well. People on the ground everywhere with folders. Seems to be the affected square. And then boom, it's clear. No one on the streets over here. It's all that one affected square, almost as if law enforcement's isolating it to that one region. Hola, where are you from? Here, get some food. Cheers. What is in the folder? See. Gotcha. Got it. People literally everywhere right now just setting up camp. A lot going on here. Why is everyone here at just this block? Do you know, officer?
It's a sanctuary. The government is not allowed to come as far as like Border Patrol.
Because it's a religious institution, is that?
That I don't know. A lot of these people that are coming across, they have a bunch of diseases that we haven't seen here in a long time because there's a lack of vaccination. So we're seeing like measles, mumps, rubella. They actually have it. We have a lot of cases of chicken pox and measles and stuff, and people have malaria.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. ¿Qué es tu país?
Colombia.
Why did you come through the border?
Problemas pues en Colombia ahorita, en mi tierra, amenazas.
Is your plan to stay here in El Paso, Texas?
Mi plan es ahorita llegar hasta Chicago, pero yo tengo ya una semana aquí, sino que como no tenemos los pasajes, yo estoy con mi bebé de 2 años y mi pareja. Poca ayuda, no tenemos ayuda ahorita de nadie, por eso nos hemos quedado esperando a ver quién de pronto nos brinda la ayuda humanitaria.
Did you fly into Mexico or come in illegally?
Entré ilegalmente. De hecho, desde que salí de Colombia, pasé por Panamá ilegalmente, de Haití, y de ahí me ha tocado pues ir pidiendo en las calles.
And how much money did you bring with you here?
Llegué como con $20 solamente.
Crazy. Gracias por tu tiempo. Good luck. So the thing I've realized is that the border itself in Mexico is not secure, and everyone's using it to get through. It's not just Mexicans that are going through the border. It is being used as a general nexus or gateway for a variety of typically South American countries to enter through. How much is he being paid to paint this?
$700.
$700. Do you own this place?
No.
Oh, so you're hiring people that are coming in to paint?
Yeah.
¿Qué es tu país?
Venezuela.
Muy talentoso. It's pretty impressive. These guys showed up and just making a life like that 1 month in. Regardless of political beliefs, it's interesting to see people who already live here in the U.S. just complain and about not being opportunities. And these guys show up 1 month in and they're painting walls. Did you come here to work?
He venido a solicitar asilo, no porque tengo una amenaza de muerte.
¿Qué te trajo aquí?
La economía.
Inflation?
Sí.
And did you illegally enter through that border right there?
No. Había una puerta abierta y pasé.
Okay, clever answer. What country are you from?
I'm Salvadorian.
How did you get in through the border?
Ilegalmente, a través de un hoyo tuve que correr, logré llegar hasta aquí caminando, gracias a Dios.
What is your plan now that you've gotten in here safely?
Hacer un trámite migratorio legal y especialmente sacar adelante a mi familia porque no tengo nada, los dejé atrás y una recién nacida que apenas solo la pude chinear 1 hora y media. La dejé de 5 días de nacida internada en el hospital.
The baby was in the hospital for 5 days and he had to leave El Salvador. It's a pretty genuine guy. It seems like he's just emotional about the situation. What country are you from?
Venezuela.
¿Cómo has llegado hasta aquí?
Caminando en autobús, cruzando selva, evitando peligro.
Did you have to run away from Border Patrol?
Sí.
It looks like they're giving out food right here at this car. We don't know what this is, but it looks like this is a supply drop. The cops here are trying to maintain the peace. ¿Qué es esto? Comida. Oh, muy bien. Let's ask her who she is. Are you just helping these people out? Okay, that's very nice of you. Cool, nice lady. This whole situation right now is crazy. As we drove back home, I went to take one last look at the border when, out of nowhere, the state troopers confronted me.
You can't park here right now because we're going to bring in a lot of vehicles.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, the situation has changed. Yesterday, we were chilling here filming. Now we have to get out apparently. A ton of vehicles are coming in. We need to get out of this situation right now. With military reinforcements coming to reinforce the U.S. Border Patrol and the swarm of hopeful illegal immigrants steadily growing on the other side of the wall, one can only wonder what will happen once Title 42 expires May 11th and how it will affect the city of El Paso and other cities close to the border.